Today I am reading some reviews on Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. I love it, by the way. First up, User Truthful had a hilarious take on Oblivion Remastered.
When this was released originally, I was a virgin. Now that the remastered is out, a lot has changed. I'm still a virgin, but the game improvements are 10/10. Feels like a brand new game and 10 times better than Skyrim.
The next review feels like rage bait, or maybe it is genuine, but the username tells me it is rage bait.
If you needed to know anything about the judgment of Bethesda, this is all you needed to know. These idiots remastered Oblivion, the worst Elder Scrolls game, instead of Morrowind, my precious. Imagine being the total idiot that dropped the ball this badly. Whatever, it's still better than Fallout 4, I'm sure.
And there it is, the classic Why Not Morrowind. Honestly, every time Bethesda touches anything, this exact comment spawns somewhere on the internet like it's coded into reality. Up next, It Just Works. 2006. Skipped school to play Oblivion. 2025. Skipped work to play Oblivion. Todd, you glorious bastard. You've done it again. Despite Bethesda's recent fall from grace with some of their more questionable releases, Todd Howard somehow still manages to pull us back in. For many, Oblivion was the first Elder Scrolls game, and the nostalgia hit hard with this remaster. Even after all the missteps and controversies, there's something about the world that keeps us coming back. Todd's magic. Todd's magic still works. Bethesda may stumble, but they still know how to hook players. I guess some things never change. Next review, buying the horse armor DLC after 20 years. User Steve has had a complicated relationship with Oblivion.
The day this game released in 2004, I went to GameStop with my friend and pirated his copy before he could install it. In the last 20 years, I've pirated it several other times on several other computer systems. Congratulations, Todd. It took you 2 decades, but I finally bought the horse armor DLC. Why won't you die? Ha! Oh!
Oblivion actually dropped in 2006, but hey, if you've been pirating it since before it existed, that's some dedication. Years of memes, piracy, sweet roll theft, and somehow, Todd still wins. Next is Bethesda fans in a nutshell, and that includes me too.
Bethesda could retexture a mud crab, and I'd pay 100 septims. But this is art. This is culture. This is the game that raised me, broke me, and taught me that if a man in a funny robe tells you you're the chosen one, you just roll with it. I'm not crying, you're crying. Praise Talos! Hail Sithis! Long live Cyrodiil! Do you hear that? That's the sound of my GPU weeping, because I'm about to crank those graphics settings until the god can see the guilt in my soul before I steal the sweet roll.
This review really hits the nail on Elder Scrolls fans in general. We've bought every Skyrim release, Special Edition, Anniversary Edition, Legendary Edition, Peanut Edition, Microwave Edition, you name it. We've been waiting years for Bethesda to give us a new Elder Scrolls title. So when Oblivion Remastered finally dropped, that was basically a dream come true. I was waiting for this next review, the classic Bethesda experience.
I was riding a horse, tripped over a rock and flew into the sky. Ha! Just how I like it.
But let's be real. While a lot of us here are for the jank and laugh at the insane physics, not everyone feels the same. Some people are angry about it, particularly new players who are expecting a more refined experience. What if game developers took this criticism and began intentionally introducing bugs, thinking we wanted more of that? But a little bit of chaos now and then never hurt anyone, right? Alright, moving on. The funny speed run strategy for Oblivion Remastered by user Neptunia.
Start game! Find Umbra! Hit Umbra! Lead Umbra back to Imperial City! Watch as guards kill Umbra! Loot dead Umbra and guards! Profit! Now the game begins!
This is peak Elder Scrolls, and it's not even the most unhinged strategy out there. Another player chimed in with an alternative method.
Create Argonian. Run in circles in poison room. Laugh as Umbra chokes to death. Profit.
It's the beautiful chaos of Oblivion where everyone finds their own totally scuffed, semi-immoral way to win. What's your strategy for Umbra? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Join our Discord to rant about horse armor and cliff racers. Oblivion Remastered might not be perfect, but it's definitely reminded us why we fell in love with Tamriel in the first place.